The gift of silence. Maria was a woman who loved to talk. From the moment she woke up until she went to bed, her voice filled the air. She talked while cooking, cleaning, shopping, even while walking to the market. Everyone in her small village knew her as Maria the Talker. She had a warm smile and a kind heart, but sometimes people avoided her because she rarely stopped to listen. When neighbors shared their problems, she quickly interrupted to tell her own stories. When friends tried to explain something, Maria would jump in with advice before they finished. She believed she was helping, but slowly, people started to drift away. One day, Maria noticed something strange. Her best friend Lena hadn't visited for 2 weeks. Usually, they met every morning for tea. Maria missed her company. So, she decided to go to Lena's house. When she arrived, she found Lena sitting quietly by the window. Her eyes were tired, and her face looked pale. "Lena! I haven't seen you in so long," Maria said cheerfully. "You won't believe what happened at the market yesterday." But before Maria could continue, Lena raised her hand gently. "Maria," she said softly, "I'm not feeling well today." Maria stopped talking for a moment, then said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I know exactly what you mean. Last year I had the same problem." Lena sighed and looked down. Maria noticed tears forming in Lena's eyes. She had never seen her friend look so fragile. Suddenly, Maria felt quiet inside. "Lena," she whispered, "do you want to talk about it?" Lena nodded slowly. For the first time in a long while, Maria didn't say another word. She just sat and listened. Lena began to speak. She talked about her mother's illness, her worries, her sleepless nights, and how lonely she felt. Her voice shook, and sometimes she cried. Maria listened carefully, holding her friend's hand but saying nothing. When Lena finally stopped, she took a deep breath and said, "Thank you for listening, Maria. I needed that." Those simple words touched Maria deeply. She realized that listening had done more for her friend than all the words in the world ever could. On her way home, Maria walked slowly, thinking about what had happened. The streets were quiet. She could hear the sound of birds, the soft wind through the trees, and her own footsteps. It felt peaceful. She had never noticed how beautiful silence could be. That evening, when her husband came home, she greeted him with her usual smile. He began to talk about his day at work, the problems, the noise, the stress. Normally, Maria would jump in with her opinions. But this time, she stayed quiet and just listened. After he finished, he looked surprised. "Thank you, Maria," he said. "I feel better now." Maria smiled. She realized that silence was not emptiness, it was space, a gentle space where others could share their hearts. Over the next few weeks, Maria changed. When she visited her neighbors, she listened more and spoke less. When her children told stories from school, she asked questions instead of giving advice. When she sat in the garden, she listened to the hum of the bees and the whisper of the wind. People began to notice the change. They said, "Maria, you're so calm these days." She would smile and reply, "I just learned how beautiful silence can be." One afternoon, she met a young woman at the market. The woman was crying quietly beside the fruit stall. Maria approached her gently. "Are you okay?" she asked softly. The woman looked up and said, "I just got bad news. I lost my job, and I don't know what to do." Maria felt her old habit rising. She wanted to talk, to give advice, to fix things. But she remembered Lena. Instead, she said, "Do you want to tell me what happened?" The woman nodded. For the next 20 minutes, Maria listened as the woman shared her fears and pain. When she finished, Maria simply said, "You're strong. You'll find your way." The woman smiled weakly and said, "Thank you for listening. I really needed someone." As Maria walked home, she felt warm inside. She realized that sometimes the greatest gift we can give is silence, the kind of silence that lets others speak, heal, and breathe. Months passed, and Maria's reputation in the village changed. She was no longer Maria the talker. People now called her Maria the listener. Neighbors came to her for advice, not because she spoke much, but because she truly heard them. One evening, Lena came to visit again. She brought a small box wrapped in paper. "I have a gift for you," she said. Maria opened it carefully. Inside was a pair of simple silver earrings shaped like tiny ears. They sparkled softly in the light. Lena smiled. "To remind you of the gift you gave me, the gift of listening." Maria laughed gently and hugged her friend. "Thank you," she said. "I'll treasure them." Later that night, Maria sat by the window. The world outside was quiet. She could hear crickets singing and the faint sound of a river far away. She closed her eyes and let the silence fill her heart. She thought about all the times she had spoken without thinking, all the moments she had missed because she never paused to listen. She felt a small tear roll down her cheek, not of sadness, but of gratitude. The next morning, Maria woke up early and went for a walk. The sun was rising, painting the sky in gold and pink. She saw children laughing, an old man feeding pigeons, and a woman humming softly to her baby. Everything around her was alive with sound, yet peaceful. She realized that silence didn't mean the world stopped making noise, it meant her heart had learned to listen to what truly mattered. From that day on, Maria lived differently. She spoke when words were needed and stayed silent when listening was more powerful. People respected her more, loved her more, and trusted her more. And whenever someone asked about her change, she smiled and said, "I once thought words could fix everything. But then I learned that sometimes, silence speaks louder than any voice."